Good morning, everybody. Welcome in to Spirit of Life Alchemy on Saturday, the 9th of July 2022. This is your morning message tarot reading. So, astrology for today. The moon is in Scorpio all day. This is UK, British summertime. It's going to trine the sun and oppose Neptune. And then we also have Mercury squaring Jupiter. So your inner and outer environments are supported and balancing each other. And it's a day for drifting in your imagination and dream world. Information could bring benevolence and good luck your way, so dream big today. So that's the astrology. Let's do some cards for today. We're going to use the Wisdom of the Oracle deck. And then Tarot, the Thoth deck. So what do we need to know for Saturday, the 9th of July 2022? Messages from Spirit, please, for the collective. What help, advice, support and guidance can Spirit give the collective to help us navigate today's energies for our highest and greatest good? What do we need to know? See what we've got. Okay, so no place like home. Not for you. And yang. Okay, so no place like home is about where you feel at home. For me, it really symbolises home is where the heart is. Where is my heart? Where does my heart feel at home? And yeah, carrying our home always within our heart. Not for you. Maybe an opportunity that slips by or something that you feel like you're missing out on. Often when the universe tells us that something isn't for us or gives us rejection, it's because something better is coming along. So don't be disheartened. And then yang. Yang is the divine masculine energy, fiery and energetic. So this could be sort of big ideas coming in or something like that. Let's see what the tarot says to see how that connects in with these oracle cards. Okay, so let's see what they have to say. So what do we need to know for today? Saturday the 9th of July 2022. Messages from Spirit, please, for the collective. What help, advice, support and guidance can Spirit give the collective to help us navigate today's energies for our highest and greatest good? What do we need to know? Saturday the 9th of July 2022. Oh, just one more. That's it. Let's see. What do we need to know? So, where we find ourselves, the High Priestess, the Prince of Cups, he came up yesterday, the Moon, the Five of Discs, the Chariot, then we've got the Six of Swords, Six of Cups, and the Four of Swords. At the bottom, we've got the Six of Wands, the Two of Cups. Okay, so we've got 3 of the 4 sixes. We haven't got the Six of Discs. Cups, yeah, okay. Just checking, making sure I wasn't going mad. Okay, so where we find ourselves today. So the High Priestess, this I am seeing, this is about connecting to our higher self. It's about receiving downloads and channeling messages through. This is very much the moon aspecting Neptune energies today, and just being open and just receiving all those downloads coming in. Okay, and it could be that they are messages of love, because we have the Prince of Cups here, or the Knight in other decks. So the Knight's come in with messages. The Knight of Cups comes in with messages of love. So that yeah, new information coming in that opens our hearts. Could be information about things that we love. Could be new offers, things like that coming in. And then at the bottom, we've got the moon and the ebbs and flows of the lunar cycle. It could be illusions and fears and things coming up. And the cyclic nature of everything. I think that it's an important thing to remember. Over the last few days, I've been talking about how relentless things feel at the moment. At the moment, it feels like all this year, or the last 3 years. You know, how far back do you? But definitely, sort of this last 3 years, with the intensity sort of really turning it up this year. And we've been talking about sort of how sort of each day, today's the first day in ages that we haven't had either Judgment, the World, or the Fool coming out. But we have the moon instead, and a reminder about the cyclic nature of our journey, the ebbs and the flows, into consciousness and then back into subconsciousness, the light half of the lunar cycle and the dark half of the lunar cycle, bringing things up and then sinking back down. Yeah, sometimes we just have to be advised to just, you know, surrender to that journey and go with the flow. And we're coming up to the full moon. Full moon is next Wednesday. Yes, the 13th. And it's another super moon. It's a full moon in Capricorn as well. So quite big energies going on there. So we're on the 9th day, 10th, 11th. From tomorrow, we actually start getting into what I call the window of the full moon. We're getting to the peak of the waxing half of the lunar cycle. And so it's the most potent 3 days of that waxing energy. If you're doing rituals and things like that to increase things, these next 3 days are the best 3 days of the month to do that, because you've got the most potent energy of increase. Okay, so yeah, ebb and flow, going with the energies. And then the gift from above, we've got the 5 of discs, worry in this deck. And this has been coming up quite a lot in lots of decks. And I was just getting a real sense just recently with this card that it's about, you know, it's about sort of, we're looking at our external circumstances and we're seeing what's missing. And actually, if we went into our hearts, home is where the heart is, we'd find all our abundance and everything we need within us. And I'm just getting that real sense again about this card, even down to the colours. Even down to the colours of the 2 cards. They're really sort of connecting really strongly for me today. Okay, and then coming on to the next card, the Chariot. Once we are connected into our heart and that energy, then we come to the Chariot. And and the Chariot is about victory, achieving things through our will, and this is connecting me to the Yang card. That sort of riding out, getting everything together and charging forth into what we want to achieve. The clarifiers for today, we've got the Six of Swords, which is Mercury in Aquarius. Just going back to the Five of this, that was Mercury in Taurus. So Taurus and Aquarius are both fixed energies, fixed earth and fixed air. So very stable energies. The Six of Swords in this deck is called Science. It's about sort of using the logical mind and reasoning. Again, very yang, very masculine energies, to find answers, logical, systematic, finding answers. And then we come on to the Six of Cups, which is the Sun in Scorpio. Again, another fixed sign. So yeah, all the 4s, 5, 6, 4, 5, 6, 5, 6, 7s are in the fixed signs. So here we've got the Sun in Scorpio. It's called pleasure. And sensuality and sexuality and just enjoyment and being very much in your senses, and shining the light with your senses. I mean, so sometimes sort of Scorpio gets a bad rap for its emotional intensity and things, but there's also a pleasurable side to Scorpio as well. For me, it rules my second house in my natal chart. So, and I've got the South Node there as well as Vesta and Neptune. So I quite like the Scorpio energies, and they resonate with me quite well. Just shining the light in that. And also, the Sun is doing something with Scorpio. The Moon is in Scorpio. Oh yeah, it's trining the Sun. So the Moon in Scorpio, trining the Sun. It's, inner and outer worlds coming into harmony, balancing, enjoyment, pleasure, especially with the Neptunian energies there as well, of just drifting in your imagination and dreaming, and just think of all lovely pleasurable things to think about. And then we come to the Four of Swords, which is truth, and this is Jupiter in Libra. So justice and balancing the scales, taking a break, have time for healing and recuperation and recovery. These two go really, really nicely together for that energy. And then the cards underneath that we had another 6. We've got the Six of Wands, which is Jupiter in Leo, victory, with the Two of Cups, love, which is Venus in Cancer. So again, we're bringing in this ride into victory with victory and the yang energy, and we're balancing it with the more gentle feminine energies. I'm also seeing No Place Like Home as being very Cancerian, that sort of, retreating into your shell for the day, comfort and pleasure, and just looking after yourself, healing yourself, taking time out for yourself. Okay, and away from this, doesn't matter what's going on in the outside world today, let's go internal and just be gentle with ourselves. So this is the subconscious thing going on. This is what we find when we're swimming about in the Neptunian universal consciousness and universal collective unconsciousness and everything. Okay, dreaming big, dreaming about love and victory and wonderful things. Make that your Saturday. Okay, so that's today's energies. That's today's reading even. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope at least some of it resonated for you. If it did, please do like, share and subscribe to the channel. Click on the wiggly bell for notifications of my readings. If you'd like a personal reading from me, email me at the email address below this video in the descriptions box. Have a wonderful, wonderful, wonderful day, and until tomorrow, thank you for watching.